we live on that one.
We up.
We up.
We up. We up. We up. We up. We up.
Real spill, niggas.
You stupid. All right, now you gonna lose what left of that voice you get. See, gonna lose what left of that voice you got.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
The show.
I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. I'm looking for the. I know what I was trying to do. Put the phone on vibrate.
Yeah. You and me both. Need to be trying to do that.
All right.
Be live and shit. Baby, I see you on the Facebook.
Oh, that's and my auntie talking about coming next week. Talking about doing the episode. Talking about be careful who you have a baby by. Cause her ex-husband was in there yesterday. She was talking crazy about it.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Word.
Y'all, you ready?
Yeah, we ready, man. What's up?
DJ. Oh, here we ain't got no choice. The song by then.
Yeah.
That right time, right on time. Alright.
Real spill.
Yeah. So what's happening? How you feeling, player?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? Any day you see, man, is a good day.
Hey, man, every day above ground, as they say.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, this Real Spill podcast, man. Happy Sunday to y'all, man. Hope everybody doing good. Hope y'all had a good weekend. I know I had an interesting one. Shout out to my cousin Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the baby shower was lit because y'all did y'all thing. And shout out to the people who threw the party. I ain't gonna say their name. I don't want to criminate nobody. At the Tuxedo Ball last night. Yeah, appreciate letting your boy up in there. Shout out to my cousin.
20th Street Day, yeah.
Yeah, they went in. Shout out to the Handsome Brew too, because they were jumping last night.
Okay.
Shout out to the Handsome Brew.
I've spent a couple of times at the Tuxedo Ballroom. It's nice.
You know what I'm saying, man? You have to tell your boy stuff, man.
Oh, okay.
I had to look at it on the Facebook. You treat me like I'm a fan. I'm supposed to be fam. Get it? Not a fan. Fam. Change the last letter. Yeah. All right, but anyway, man, that's personal, man. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
All right, man. But as always, we got the ologist here. You know what I'm saying? AKA Chocolate Obama.
Yes.
And then I'm your favorite Rand Cold Steel. And we're going to get into it. Let me do that commercial right quick. Check out The Real Spill on the Book of Faces at The Real Spill Podcast. Check us out on YouTube at The Real Spill Podcast number 3. All right. And then check us out on the Pulse Network, which you can find on Roku TV. Shout out to Jermaine Mobley. At the Real Spill Podcast. They got other shows on there, but our show really the only one that matter.
Yeah,
so
thought too, man, we need to see about maybe possibly start doing it on fan base too.
Fan base? Yeah. You see, you already bringing ideas. You know I'm slow. I don't know nothing.
Yeah. Fan base is it's a new social media company owned by Isaac Hayes' son, Isaac Hayes.
Oh, Jr. yeah. I have heard about that. Yeah. I saw him on the Breakfast Club talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Yeah, we need to get ahead of it.
Yeah. I hooked my spot up on there about 2 weeks ago, so I'm learning how to navigate it. But it seemed chill. It seemed like it's cool.
Okay, well, hey, y'all look for us soon to be on fan base. Yeah. Shout out to Isaac Hayes the third.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talented. You didn't get your daddy voice, but you got his head brains on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for sure.
All right. Well, this episode is episode 72. This episode is brought to you by our sponsors from Chitlins on the Go. Shout out to my boy Willie. Chitlins on the Go. You know what I'm saying? Check for on Facebook. He moved around to different locations. I think he was at the Ice House yesterday. He was in front of the Ice House yesterday at Enza. So yeah, man, y'all check my boy out. We also sponsored by She Will Do It. That's a new movie that I got coming out. I'm starring in, man. Me and my boy Tone Low. Dirty D and my homegirl Coco. It's called She Will Do It.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all check for it out on Facebook because we ain't making it to me. Yeah, we ain't on the left. Okay, man, enough of that though. All right. Episode 72.
What's
she got
Coco?
it. She got it. Yeah, what up, Coco? I saw you last night too. Oh, I ain't supposed to say that. Damn, my bad. My bad. Yeah, but Coco was out there, man. I'm a
Coco's
girl.
in them streets.
I love you, Coco.
Okay.
All right, anyway. So yeah, man. Episode 72. She got it. Just in case anybody don't understand what I mean by that, we're gonna talk about what men should be looking for in women. You know, the women that they're trying to date, trying to have a relationship with. I know that the physical is always the first thing that we normally look at, which makes sense because, you know, we visual creatures. Most men are. But we want to, once you get past the physical, we want y'all to focus on other things. And that's what we're going to try to break down today. So, of course, with your expertise and my lack of knowledge, we should be able to make this thing work.
He's stupid.
Yeah, we should be able to make this thing work.
Stupid.
So here we go, man. Episode 72, She Got It. So here we go, player. Let me ask you this, man. What qualities should a man look for in a woman? What qualities should a man look for in a woman?
Ooh.
If you had to give me top five things you should look for in a woman. You single, you outside, you know, man, I want to settle
But you know
down.
what though, man, I'm a traditional cat, man, so I'm not really with the modernomics. But the situation that we in, you know, in this current time.
And that's what they need, though. We need to take them back to that, though.
The missus asked me what the show was about today, and I told her that.
Yeah.
I said, you know, characteristics that as a man you should want in a woman. Right. The first thing came out of my mouth was she can cook.
Yeah.
I laugh at her.
It is what it is.
You know, I said I'm traditional, man. So you know. That's definitely on my, and this is not in any particular order. You just said top five, so
yeah. Just what you think is important to you.
So I definitely agree with that, man. She need to be able to cook some victuals.
Can you break that down, though?
I mean,
why is that important?
Why is that important?
Especially nowadays when you got so many options with restaurants and you can even stay at the house and order something on the app now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, first of all, if you're cooking from the house, it's healthier.
Okay. There you go. I like that.
Just you know, we gonna go there first. The next thing would be is when you're cooking for someone. To me, that's like a form of love or care about you.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So because it requires thoughtfulness,
right,
and action,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then also. When somebody cooks for you, and of course you sit down and eat it together, that's the time for you to bond as well too over the food.
Boy, I tell you, getting deep now.
Yeah,
you getting deep now.
You know, so that's one. The next thing definitely would be I don't know how. I'm trying to think about how I want to say this because you said top five, and I'm sorry, man.
This real spill, man. That thing got to be juicy.
No, well, she has to be attractive, but let me make sure I clarify this: that attractive doesn't necessarily mean overtly beautiful or even fine. It's just that something that is attractive about you that I can latch on to. Yeah. Like, you know, like some women got pretty legs, right? Some women got pretty feet, some women got pretty eyes, some, you know. And overall attractiveness is not just about necessarily the physical, but it's your style. Yeah, you carry yourself.
How you carry yourself.
Yeah, the way you keep yourself up, the maintenance. Right. You know, that type of thing. So, you know, we talked about it on shows past. You know, you can't, either you're attracted to the person or you're not. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because
But you also used to tell me something important. What else you used to tell me?
Man, I say so much.
Like who like you?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'm sure we'd have got on that. You know. Yeah.
Like who like you?
Yeah. I don't believe in trying to convince somebody into wanting to date you or go out with you. If I gotta convince you to do it, then it ain't even worth it. There's nothing. Obviously, the attraction's not there. So
that's deep though. I don't want to get off subject, but I got to ask you a question when you said that. Do you think there are certain scenarios though, or situations that, let's say for example, the woman is attracted to you, but just for whatever reason might be hesitant about dating you. Let's just say, for example, she hesitant about dating you because she just came out of a bad relationship 6 months ago, you know, still kind of, you know, nervous about getting back out there. Well, she feeling you.
But that's different though. And usually, in my experience, anecdotally, if you got somebody like that, they'll actually, just what you just said, they'll say that, hey, you know, you cute or you cool and all, but
right.
you know, I just came out of a bad situation. You know,
right.
Woo. I mean, let's just be real, man. Most of the time, you can tell if somebody feeling you or not.
Yeah.
You know, because there's been plenty of times that I've come across women that the attractiveness was there, the attraction was there, but maybe the timing was off.
Right.
I was with somebody. They was with somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that didn't stop them from being attracted to me. They just didn't act on it.
Right.
I didn't act on it.
Right.
Just like it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, just time wasn't right. But you can kind of, but if, you know, if I gotta convince you, you know, it's just sort of like when you always trying to set up a date and everything, all, you know, something always coming up, or
something always just your time about.
Yeah. So you know, you start feeling like, okay, you just ain't trying to make it happen. So it is what. Listen, this is what I know.
Right there.
If you are important enough,
you don't come on with
heaven, earth, and the sea will be moved.
I tell people that all the time.
If they want to be with you,
yes, they will.
I'm just sorry. I don't care what they got to do.
They'll skip their uncle funeral.
Yes, I have seen bras with my own eyes bumping uglies in the parking lot at work on the lunch break. You see what I'm saying?
Just to make time.
I seen it more than once, more than twice.
Yeah, it
more
happens.
Than 3 times.
It happens.
Hey, boy, that's better than 2 scoops of raisins.
Shout out to Raisin Bran.
I was just saying.
Yeah.
I seen it. So out, you know, if
but the point is they made that time.
Whatever they had to do, whatever they had to do.
I feel you on that.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna get back on the character traits. So I said cooking. I said attractiveness.
Right.
Which not necessarily. It's just not the physical. It's just all encompassing the person that makes them attractive.
Right.
The third thing is character.
Now I'm real big on that.
Yeah. Character, moral code. That'd be third thing. The fourth thing would be attention. They're not, for the better use of words, attention whores. Attention does not make them tick.
Now, can you elaborate on that? Because I think I know what you mean, but for the people at home,
we are in a social media society, so
right.
You know, if you have a bad day and you don't feel good about yourself,
right,
you post an ass shot. And then everybody tell you how nice your ass look, so you can get that ego boost.
Yeah, I did that yesterday. I know what you mean.
But I'm used to what I'm saying. So like if you the type of chick that every day I'm seeing 4, 5, 6 pics on social media all day, every day. I'm sorry, you looking for, you know.
Now you know I got my throat cut,
especially if it's not business. Now you got a job or you got a business or something.
You getting paid to do it.
You getting paid to do it, yeah. But you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I ain't a fan of somebody on social media as if it's a job,
right.
and it ain't a job. You ain't
getting paid for it, right?
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You know,
other than likes.
Yeah, just other than you addicted to the likes. Likes ain't paying no bills, player.
Not yet.
So, and the reason why I say that is, if you know. In my opinion, if you're that type of woman, I don't ever see how one man can give you that kind of attention.
Yeah.
One man can't do that. If you just used to the multitudes,
right,
various different people and directions, I don't ever see you being satisfied with one man's attention.
I'm with you on that.
It might be for the moment, you know, when the relationship is new and it's fresh, but when you settle down and everything, get into the routine, I think you'll go back out.
Now, let me ask you this, not to get all deep and all subject, because I want you to get through your top 5. But on the attention part too, do you think it's healthy, or does it work against a relationship when women, I don't want to say they look for gratification from other men, but they do kind of like to hear other men tell them that they look good. So for example, they into you, they dating you, but it's flattering to them when another man give him a compliment or whatever. So let's say you compliment all the time, and she maybe appreciates it, but she like, but you know, you've been with me 5 years, 10 years, so you know I'm used to you saying it. So how do you feel about when a woman hears it from another man?
We had that conversation a lot, man.
Right.
Several different times, man. I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Here's the problem that I have with that.
What's that? Talk to him.
It's not fair. I'm gonna tell you why. When you're home with me,
right?
You no makeup, hair not down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You dress down.
You chilling.
Yeah. But I still tell you how beautiful you are, how good you look, or this or that.
Right.
You say that what I say don't necessarily have the weight that it has. When a man who see you out in public, when you dressed up, got your makeup on, your best outfit, because you know what I'm saying, like typically the woman that goes to work, especially if you got a corporate job, is not the same chick at the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't walking around the house.
Yeah, dressed like you are at work.
Exactly, dressed like you are at work.
Right.
So
they go for strippers too.
Yeah, that too.
Shout out to the strippers.
Yeah, I've had some glitter in my lap and feet.
I'm sorry.
Just glitter everywhere.
Sorry.
Like, oh my God, girl, just poked the whole damn thing all over you. Then you just took a bath in the glitter and baby oil.
How close were you on her, dog? You got you than she do, bro.
Glitter. Nah, I'm upside.
Yeah, no. But, these are just jokes.
Yeah, it's just jokes.
Yeah, just jokes. We just talking.
Yeah. But like I say, so when you're out in public, and you're looking your top notch best, shouldn't you expect men to be like, you look good, you this? I'm just being honest. But because you on your A game, right then and there.
Right.
So I would like to think that it shouldn't hold that much weight because
you get it all the time in the house.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Because I actually tell you that when you
just regular.
Yeah. You just regular. You know. So again, and here's the thing. We all like to hear compliments.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they're just compliments. You and I both know that. And then usually, if they're coming from men, they loaded compliments.
Yeah.
So
it's a meat with the potatoes.
Yeah. It's a lot of meat with the potatoes.
Oh no.
You know, it's a lot of meat with the potatoes.
Yeah, literally.
So
they got some meat coming with that. Who ordered this beef?
Yeah. So again, bro, it's just like, if I put on a suit and a tie, get a haircut, get my beard trimmed up, put on some, Chanel blue and go out. Yeah. I expect somebody to be like, "Oh, you smell good.
Oh yeah, you looking good. You look
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's what you're doing it for.
That's what you're doing.
In a degree.
In the degree. So,
to a degree.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, but seriously though. So I don't.
I just like, my whole thing is, I consider myself a secure cat. I know we all have some type of insecurities, but when it comes to women and men noticing whoever I'm dating, that don't bother me. Because to me, that's like, that's like validation.
Yeah. They
let me know I chose a good one, probably. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. I'm gonna speak for me. If I'm messing with you, I know I ain't the only cat that think you.
Thank you. That's crazy to believe it.
Yeah. That's just foolish.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not. But we were just talking about the ego-driven, looking for that kind of attention, not the expecting it. Like, if I got a beautiful woman on my arms, I know cats gonna say something to her.
Right. Because I'm saying something too.
That ain't what we talking about. I'm talking about the chick that go out there looking for that.
Yeah.
As nourishment and sustenance to their ego.
Yeah. They feed off.
They feed off of it.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. They feed off it. So that's a different beast altogether. And then so that's four. So the last thing would be, she needs to have a comparable sex drive.
That's a big word play.
Yeah, and I don't think
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
You stupid, man. But I'm just saying. Yeah. So
what is a comparable sex drive?
Comparable sex drive.
A regular sex drive, or
it needs to match. At least to be on at least.
Oh, compliment. Like I got
comparable.
Okay,
like you need to be on the level. Like if it's a cat that like to have sex every day, he probably need to find him a chick that like to have sex every day. If
that
it's
ain't
a cat,
me, lady.
Yeah, me, no, but I'm just saying, find somebody that's comparable. Right. Because if you a once a week kind of cat, and she a 3 or 4 times a week, you gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all gotta meet somewhere in the middle.
You gotta meet, especially if you can't compromise. You know, so again, that I think that would be my top 5. I could have gone with the tried and true, you know. The everybody go to the spiritual and the God and the this and the that. Yeah. But I mean
that could be the top 10.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't go there. Right. Because I found in life that the people who push that God religion, especially them chicks that talk about they want that in a man, every man they literally deal with don't have nothing like that. At all. Yeah. So I'm like, that's just bullshit. You just saying it because you're supposed to say it.
Right. But yeah, the reality of it is that ain't like a deal breaker.
Exactly. It's obviously not.
You'll overlook that depending on whatever other stuff you got going on.
Exactly. Right. So so my tried and true thing is, listen, just be you. Let me see who you are. And let me decide if I want to be with you as a person. If you think I'm looking for a hoe, don't be a good girl acting like a hoe. And if you a hoe and you think I want a good girl, don't act like a good girl. Just be the hoe. Let me deal with you. Hey, how did they say? Hey, how did they say in the church? Come as you are.
Right.
Just come on in.
Yeah, just be
to the storehouse. Just be you, and then let us figure that. Let me figure that out. Because that's disappointing, man.
Yeah, I feel.
Okay, there's nothing worse, man, than when you looking for a hoe and you got a good girl. It just mess up. It blow up the spot. Or worse, you think you got a good girl and she a hoe. You be
that's a whole nother episode. But I was gonna say, I was gonna ask a question, but we're gonna stay focused.
Yeah.
So your top 5 was she got to be able to cook.
Yeah.
Attractive.
Yeah.
What you say? 3. Not attention. Or.
Yeah.
Or don't desire attention.
Moral compass.
Yeah.
Moral compass character. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
compatible
sex drive.
Sex drive. All right. I ain't mad at that. I think we got a similar list. I'm not gonna run through mine real quick. I say my top 5 would definitely got to be attracted to you. Number 2 definitely got to be character. Me though for number 3 would be communication. I'm big on communication. Number 4, respect, and then I say number 5, open-minded. And they could, I know that's a ballpark type statement, but yeah, open-minded in the sense of you ain't trying to be doing everything outside or everything the world is doing, but at the same time you ain't gonna just shut it down if it's something you haven't done before. Like you are willing to at least consider certain things if it's been presented to you. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's why I said moral compass. I feel like if you got a moral compass, you will be respectable. You will communicate.
Right.
Do those things because you got a moral compass. Yeah. So it's kind of encapsulate all of that, all of those particular like adjectives.
Yes. No, I got you.
Except in that situation. So
all right. Well, let me ask you this, man. We still on episode 72. She got it. We talking about what men should be looking for in a woman, the qualities a man should be looking for in a woman. So here, my second question to you: is having an independent woman a plus or a minus?
It's a minus for me.
What?
Yeah.
Explain, my brother.
It's a minus for me.
Independent woman is a minus.
Yeah, independent woman is a minus for me.
Please elaborate. Please elaborate.
Usually, man, once again, I'm just speaking anecdotally from just my experience, and even from some of my close friends and even relatives that that we all talk. Because me, we talk.
Right.
And most of the time, man, if a woman is independent,
you are
going to bump heads probably on a regular basis, because she's probably spent a substantial amount of time alone outside of a relationship.
Okay.
Has her own way of doing things, has her own routine, and either her life doesn't have anything or have any space for you to include yourself in it,
right.
or to change it. Because if they discover something that they like doing a certain way and it works for them,
right.
when you come in a man and you say, well, baby, I like what you're doing right there,
right.
but if you do it this way,
right.
it'll be easy, or this, they ain't trying to hear that. I'm just being honest, because they're gonna. Well, I was doing this before you got here.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
And
this is what worked for me. So.
Exactly. And what happens, what I found is, and what I believe is that you spend so much energy trying to get on the same team.
Right.
And so anytime you bring up anything of any advice or any help or any insight that maybe what you on the outside looking in and see, they had that independence
right.
wall put up. And I'm not going to fight you to be with you.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
That's too much work.
It's just too much work. So you just want to bump uglies every now and then, and go out to eat or something. You call me, feel it, it's fine. But I'm not gonna fight you trying to be with you. If that life works for you, that's what you want. So be it.
So no level. I mean, you gotta have some level of independence, right? You just saying overall.
I mean, hold up. Adulting is independence.
Right.
Pay your bills. Be able to pay your bills.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Be able to keep a roof over your head.
Right. You know, I want you to explain.
But I don't call that independence. That's just being an adult.
And see, that's why I wanted you to break that down. Because somebody will hear that and be like, okay, so you want to take care of somebody.
No, that's just being an adult.
Right.
I'm just sorry. Like,
that should go without saying.
Exactly. If you're grown, you should be able to pay your bills, keep a roof over your head,
right.
Do things that adults do.
Yeah. Manage your time, have a job.
Yeah, that's not independent. You just grown. Okay, I'm sorry. That ain't independent.
Right.
When women, for the most part, say independent, is I don't need you.
Exactly. I may want you, but I don't need you. Right.
Yeah. And and I have friends and stuff that they like the thought of a woman wanting them and not needing them. But here's what the curveball that I always throw on. What happened when she don't want you no more?
That's tough right there.
You see what I'm saying? Because hey, you want a new pair of J's. You go buy a new pair of J's. Next 2 months, a new pair of J's come out. What happened when you want the new pair?
Right.
You don't want to wear the ones you just bought 2 months ago. You want to wear the ones, the new kits that just came out.
So you feel like there has to be some level of need.
Of course.
So okay. All right, that's deep right there.
Of course, because God gave man and woman two different types of traits.
Right.
The reason why he did it the way that he did it, but that way we would need to be with each other.
Right. We got to.
There are certain things that a woman has to offer that I can't ever get from any man, physical or emotional.
Right.
So that's a need. I'm sorry. It is just what it is. If do I want you to want me?
Yeah.
By all means. But I also need you to need me too.
Right. You want both.
Exactly.
Possible.
Yeah.
I like that, man. I like that. All right. So just to make sure it's clear for the young players out here, you advise to stay away from an independent woman.
If that is her mantra, yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's her mantra.
So independent women are minors in your book.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I stand on it.
I ain't even gonna elaborate on that.
I was gonna say because I was gonna say I know they'll be mad at me, but I don't care.
I mean, but I get what you're saying. At least you explained it.
Yeah, I stand on it. Has any woman ever come in here and told you how great you was because you was just doing what a man's supposed to do?
Yes. And the reason I say that is because you and I, we talked about this so much. We in a world now where there aren't really men like that anymore. You know, I call them grown babies. You know, they look like men, but they don't carry themselves like men. They don't have the character of a man. So I feel like a lot of women, when they do run across somebody like me, who was about their business and carry herself like a man's supposed to, they will say certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? I've heard them say that because they just like in awe that, there really are some still old school, traditional good men out there. So to answer your question, yes, I have heard that in that sense.
But you're not in, but they don't define it as independent.
No, you're right.
You just being a man.
What a man's supposed to do.
What you're supposed to do.
And that is an interesting dynamic because
you just do what you're supposed to do.
Right. Yeah.
And that's my point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. If I met a woman and she had her own place or a house or farm or whatever, she had a car and she had a job, I wouldn't identify that as independent. I would just say she's an adult.
Yeah, she about her business.
She just about her business.
Right.
I wouldn't. There's nothing about that says to me she don't need a man or she don't want a man or this. I just be like, oh, okay, hey, she handling her business. But when you come out, I'm independent and this. Oh.
That's my fault because I have looked at it in the sense of, yes, like you said, they should be doing it because they are an adult.
Yeah,
but I always, I guess, look at it like when I see a single woman, making sure the oil changed and stuff like it's supposed to, making sure the tires get put on the car by herself, keeping the car up, like you said, making sure she pay her bills on time, not ever asking the man, even her father or brothers, to step in. I consider that independent.
No, you're just an adult.
You just an adult. Do I get it though?
You're just an adult.
I guess because most time, man, I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from the era where our parents got married young.
Yeah.
So I guess when I'm thinking when a woman between the age of 21 and 25, are normally married by then, right? Normally. So when I see a single woman out there in that age bracket, 25 and up, so to speak, and they out here doing it on their own, I'd be like, okay, yeah, she independent because she doesn't have a man or she's not relying on a man. But you look at it like, you just being an adult.
You're just being an adult. I'm sorry, man. You're just being an adult, bro.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. I mean, if I can stay and live on my own and have my own place and keep a job, I don't think of it. Even though I understand what you're talking about,
right?
With the grown man babies, I get that,
right.
But I'm not looking for no trophy because I'm doing what my dad did, what my granddaddy did, what my great granddad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. This is what I'm supposed to do.
That's just what I'm supposed to do. I don't necessarily look for no trophy, and then no woman looks at me and says, well, he got his own place and he this and he that and he this and he that. He don't need no woman.
Right.
No, I need a woman.
But I've had that happen to me before too. I've had women, and I ain't trying to call nobody out, but we got some women out there who believe when they see a man, because they used to dating men who trying to get themselves together, not that they're not good dudes overall, but they just ain't at a certain point in their life yet, right? And the woman might be ahead of them on paper.
Yeah, oh yeah, sure.
So they'll be like, let's say they dated 2 or 3 guys like that, and then they come to me, and they like, okay, you got your own spot, yeah. You got a good job, yeah. Like, you ain't got no kids on there? No. So all this is yours, like you don't nobody helping you do this? Like, yeah, this is just me, baby. And it's like, damn, so I've heard women say, I don't know what I can bring to the table for you other than that cat. And I'm like, well, man, it ain't about that with me. It's like, all I want is your time. You know what I'm saying? If I like you, I'm feeling you, just us spending time together, that's all I need. It's not like I expect you to come in and add to the table. Now, don't get me wrong, as we grow together, yeah, we should like push each other, motivate each other to get better in whatever areas in life we see fit. But overall, it's like, I just need you to show up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that goes back to what that whole I'm independent thing. Because just what you just said.
Right.
Hey, I'm over here, I'm handling my business. Woman comes in and says, well, what can I give you? What can I do for you? Baby, I didn't ask you to do nothing for me.
Right.
I just want you.
Right.
That's it. And then, if it's something I need from you,
right,
I communicate
right
from you. So slide in Don't take away from what I'm doing.
Right, exactly.
Hey, learn the routine.
Right.
Get the rhythm. Eventually, she'll see something if she care anything about you.
Right.
She'll see something that she can help you.
Right, that she can bring to the table.
Exactly. Like, hey, you know, you date for 5, 6 months. She know what you like to eat, what you don't eat. Hey, you go to the grocery store for me one day. Come home. Hey, you done bought everything I would normally get for my lunch to take to work. You know what I'm saying?
So now I ain't got to worry about that.
No, I ain't got to worry about that.
Right.
Okay. You took care of that. All right. You know what day power bill, the cell phone bill do. This, and the other. Hey, you know, the power bill supposed to be paid on the 1st. It's the 5th. And I ain't see, normally I said I had to go pay this. I done did it. Hey, baby, you know the first payment you paid power bill? Oh, girl, I forgot. You know what? Good looking out.
I thought she was going to say, go pay the power bill for me.
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
Now I've had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, in
Just
other
remind
words,
me of
that's what I'm saying, is you are a helpmate.
Right.
So
right.
help me.
Right.
But if you don't know my life, my routine, what's important to me,
right,
how can you help me? You know, this is an underrated word, and I know women hate it when men say it.
Right.
But just be my peace.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Just be my peace.
That's what I tell them all the time.
Just be my peace.
I find peace when I'm with you, and that's all I need you to do.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Talk to me.
Do you know, man, how good it feel when you can go to work, man, you have a horrible day at work, you come home, it's a hot meal on the table.
Yeah.
That something you like to eat.
Right. Talking about like some hot pockets or something?
You stupid boy.
Oh no, okay.
And
my bad.
You know, the bed made up, it's new bed sheets on, new comforter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
Fresh
a good
sheets.
feeling.
You know what I'm saying? It don't take much, and I think, man, sometimes women just kind of overcomplicate it,
right,
and think that you just got to do some type of gigantic,
extraordinary, gesture.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's all about just meeting that man where he at.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can just be simple, man. If you got a brother and he got a uniform, he got to wear to work every day.
Right.
And maybe on Monday you just iron all his uniforms for the week.
Right. So he ain't got to worry.
He got to worry about that.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
I hope y'all taking notes later.
It ain't difficult for real, man. Just figure out what's important to your man.
Yeah. And do it.
And just do that.
Yeah.
And every dude different. Dude different. You got some dudes, man, hey, he a car nut. He love working on cars.
Right.
And maybe one day he say something about a tool or something.
Yeah.
He wish he had that he needed.
Right.
And then you figure out what that tool is, and you go to Lowe's or wherever
and buy
him the tool. It ain't. I promise you, man. It ain't different. It just requires you to pay a little bit of attention.
Pay attention. But you know that's a whole nother episode too, though, because some women just got this mindset that the man supposed to the man. Well, I put it like this: in the relationship evolves around them. They got this mindset that it's really supposed to be the man who moves heaven and earth for them, versus them moving a rock for him. You know what I'm saying? Well, they won't even move a pebble for him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would tell you in a heartbeat, be with me if you want to. Bitch, I am not a monkey for your entertainment. This is not a circus.
Do I look like George to you? Do I look like Curious George to you?
Yeah. I'm not, and that too, and I've had my times with that too, because, I will say in a heartbeat, if I'm always suggesting what we do, when we do, and how we do it, it made me feel like you're not as invested in this relationship.
Right, you just along for the ride.
You're just along for the ride.
Yeah.
And man, what you want to do, what you like.
Yeah, give me something every now and then. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
And I get it, a man supposed to take the lead.
Yeah, of course.
And I try, I do that, but it's like, it is nice when they put some input into the situation. Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, well, let me ask you this, man. So for the young players out there, we've been in the game for a while, and we've seen some things. How do you feel about the quality of women today?
Ooh, I'm gonna get burned for this one.
I got some water.
The quality is trash.
Oh my God.
Quality is trash.
The quality of women today are trash.
Yeah. I'm just being real with you. And I'm not saying that there aren't any quality women out there.
Of course not.
I'm just talking about the group.
Yeah,
the group. Yeah. I mean, we got a bunch of...
If we say percentage-wise,
we got a bunch of...
Out of 100, what we're saying?
It's 50-50. At least.
That's better than what I thought you were going to say.
It's 50-50.
I was going to say 70-30.
It's 50-50 at least. It's 50-50. I'm just going to be, I said at least.
Yeah.
I said, I'm with you. It's probably 60-40, 65-35 to the bad. But at the very least, it's 50-50. Because, man, we got a bunch of sexy reds and then wannabe sexy reds. Like, man, you got... I don't know if you've been on Instagram or TikTok, bro. You got grandmas out there popping their ass.
It's so sad.
I was like, baby, you 65 years old. And don't get me wrong, it's not like they don't look good to be their age.
Right.
But it's like, you 65 out here popping your ass like you 21.
I'm going to say something, but keep going. I hear you.
You see what I'm saying?
But you just made me think of a conversation I had with somebody. But I ain't want to cut you off.
Now the thing is, if you got a man and you want to pop your ass and send him that video,
yeah, cool.
Send it to him.
Yeah.
But when you get on social media, you popping your ass for attention.
Yeah. And then there's no evidence out there of you ever doing that before. And that would bring me to the little argument I'm gonna touch on right quick, if you don't mind if I interject.
Yeah, go
ahead. I hate to call out because I love her, but Serena Williams, right?
Yeah.
I used to debate a lot of times with dudes that I feel like she's the greatest athlete on the planet.
Yeah, sure. That's an argument you can make. Yeah, that's an argument definitely you can make.
Championships she's won, the tournament she's won. Yeah. She out there by herself.
Man, tennis is that is
not an easy sport.
That is not an easy sport, bro.
So I always say Serena Williams, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady. That's my top three. All right, now with all that being said, I was disappointed when Serena Williams did a video a few years back, the Beyonce video when she was twerking and
oh yeah, I saw that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then of course, recently she was in the Super Bowl during the Crip Walk, and everybody was talking about it and celebrating it. And I was talking to this young lady about it. I said, it kind of bothers me that I'm seeing her in that light. And she was like, "What you mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that?" I said, "It kind of is." I said, because this is my thing. Somebody of her greatness, who we know her originally, especially our generation, as this great athlete, this great tennis player, this black woman who defeated the odds, her and her sister.
Yeah.
Shout out to Venus. So I'm like, you built this legacy for yourself. And so many kids, women and men grew up looking at you as this godlike person, this queen, this dominant force. And then now, you twerking in videos, you crawling on the floor like a random ass hooker. You crip walking in videos. You doing pics on Instagram showing your ass off. And I get it. You got an amazing body. We all was a fan of her body. But it's now the way you doing it. You looking no different from these regular old Instagram models.
Yeah,
but I'm like, why you going backwards, baby?
Yeah.
So she was mad at me like, I think you overthinking it. I said, but this is my thing. If all the kids all they got to look forward to are, like you said, the grandmamas that's twerking on TikTok, the Serena Williams who twerking and bouncing their ass now. Like, if this is what they're setting the standard for our future generation to look up to, what we doing?
Okay, now I won't defend her on the twerking,
right?
But the whole crip walking thing was when she won the Wimbledon. She crip walked when she won,
right?
And that's what that was about when she was at Super Bowl.
True.
Because she was just celebrating her ethnicity. I'm right with that.
Cause I know she's from LA.
Yeah, she's from LA. So I didn't have a problem with a crip walking. Now I understand that. Now I do understand the context of the twerking and all that stuff. Hey, and I'm with you on that. Right. So I definitely agree with you. But that's just like the little black chick that play basketball.
Angel Reese?
Yes. Yeah. Like, she ain't no different. Like, she literally got in front of an ESPN microphone and camera talking about that folks was sexualizing her body and this and made her uncomfortable.
Right.
And then she turned around and saw the sexualizer herself. And I'm like, hold up, dog. Time out now. Were you just crying about this 2-3 weeks ago?
Right, it made no sense.
And now you like a hot girl.
Yeah.
And then when somebody say something to her, she get all defensive wrong, but it's like that joke that Dave Chappelle tells when he says that when I see a woman who's wearing a whore's clothing,
right,
and I treat you as such, and you say, well, just because I have on a whore's clothing don't make me a whore,
right?
Okay, it's like, and then the joke is, well, if I put on a police officer's uniform,
right,
that make me a police officer. And at the end of the day, when you see somebody and you don't know them, all you know is what you see.
Perception is everything.
Perception is everything.
Right. And see, that's what I'm saying about Serena. And I love Serena. I want nobody to think I'm bashing her. But the reason I brought the Crip Walker too, because that was the most recent thing she was trending for.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because when I watched it, the people commenting and stuff on it, people know her more from the twerking videos and the Crip walking, not realizing she is the greatest athlete probably who ever walked this planet. So I was telling old girl, when you do that, it's like you whitewash your legacy.
Yeah.
So for example, I use Will Smith too. I said Will Smith basically had a flawless career.
Yeah. Flawless
career. Yeah, you heard a little stuff maybe every now and then, but it just went away.
When he
didn't grow no legs, so to speak.
Yeah.
But when he slapped Chris Rock,
yep,
he was more famously known for slapping Chris Rock than winning Oscars in the past for such movies as Concussions. What was the one he did with his son?
Shit! What was that? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but that is the black experience.
Talk to me.
Nigga moments will ruin your reputation.
Yeah.
And I get it. I understand what you're saying.
And I was like, don't get me wrong. We could debate back and forth. Was he wrong for slapping him? Was he what? I didn't agree with him slapping him publicly. If you felt like that man needed to be slapped for whatever reason, that's your business. I just wish you had handled it backstage or in a private setting.
Yeah.
Have a conversation with him. Yeah. And if it leads to the slap, it is what it is. But to publicly slap him like that at that Oscars, and then that was the first Oscar being produced by a black man.
Yeah.
It was just bad timing.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's what he's known for now. When a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old, I ain't gonna say that, say a 10-year-old, say Will Smith, they're not gonna say, oh, Will Smith from I Am Legend. They're gonna be like, oh, Will Smith that slapped that dude that was Chris Rock. So that's what I was saying about Serena. It's like, I don't want to hear Michael Jordan smoking crack. Because I look at him as a legend. Don't get me wrong, now he might smoke crack.
Yeah.
I don't know what he do behind closed doors, and that's his business. But I don't want to see that because it whitewashes everything that you built, bro.
You know what? I think it's funny you mentioned that. It's sort of like when we all found out Whitney Houston was a nigga.
Perfect example. Perfect example, bro. It killed us, dog.
Yeah,
it killed me. I ain't gonna say that.
It did to me too, man.
Because I had on such a high pedestal.
How ghetto she actually was, I was like, whoa.
Like you doing cocaine, and not to judge her, man, but it's like,
it
wow.
It was a crazy look. It was crazy.
You got this legacy of his probably at one time, and still to this day, some people believe she's the greatest singer they ever saw.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So
no doubt.
To have that accomplishment, that recognition, and then you whitewash all that away by snorting cocaine, getting your freak on with Bobby, having all these public outbursts, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, what we doing, man? And so people be like, well, man, they human too, and I'm like, they are human, and I get it. It's hard to walk that line or that tightrope as a celebrity. I get it, because if you move a certain way, you expose, whatever it is you got going on. And then, like you said, people going to sit back and judge you and criticize you, the black experience, as you said. But I'm just like, man, don't purposely put your stuff out there.
I feel you.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, I get a lot of slack about what I'm about to say. Because a lot of people felt like Barack Obama didn't do enough for black people when he was president.
Right.
But the thing is, what you just said, he was scandal-free.
Right.
His wife scandal-free.
Right.
His kids scandal-free.
That's hard, player.
Hey, he still killed Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
He did get the health care.
Obamacare.
The Obamacare,
right.
The Affordable Health Care Act. So he did. And now granted, could he have done more for black people?
Yeah.
Sure. Of course he could have. But I think the fact that he had 8 straight years scandal-free.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Well loved and liked.
Yeah.
From Republicans and Democrats.
Internationally.
Internationally.
Yeah.
And just literally got through that whole 8 years scandal free. I'm sorry. I have to tip my hat to him.
Yeah, that's hard.
I know
bro.
how hard that is.
That is extremely hard.
That is extremely difficult.
Because you can't name any other president.
It's extremely difficult.
In the past 40 years who's done that.
Yeah. And to me, that's what set off a lot of the white races off, because you had somebody black in office who had an exceptional presidential run.
Right. Had a good run.
Had a very good run.
Yeah. No, like you said, no flaws.
No flaws. No nothing crazy.
Right.
You know.
When they tried to criticize him,
they tried
to
criticize because he had a tan suit on.
Right.
That's all he had on. He had a brown suit on. What's wrong with him?
That's horrible.
That's horrible. He has a brown suit on. He shouldn't be president.
Yeah.
And then exceptionally cool.
Yeah. Never saw him lose his cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Never threw a fit.
So,
you're right.
But then once again, that's the black experience, and with us, unfortunately, when you're black, you have to get used to being under a microscope.
Yeah. I mean, period. Any type of celebrity, but especially if you're black.
Black, yeah.
And that's why I was saying to the young lady, I hope she's listening, that's why I was making that point about Serena. I said, it's not that I don't mind Serena twerking. I don't mind Serena. Whatever Serena do behind closed doors, that's her business. It's just that, look at what you've built.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You don't have to do that, baby.
Yeah.
Do that. You got enough money to have a whole island if you wanted to get your food.
Yeah, I can see that now, because now I think about it. What if we saw old girl, the black gymnast?
Right.
Like, man, we'd be like, don't do that.
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
It just, to me, it just washes away your legacy when you do that.
Yeah, I feel you.
People don't remember what you did, they remember what you're doing.
True.
Ooh, that was deep right there.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. I know I got a couple more questions. Back to what we're talking about. Episode 17, She Got It. Please like, subscribe. We on Facebook at The Real Spill Podcast. We on YouTube at The Real Spill Podcast number 3. And we're on the Pulse Network, which you can find on Roku TV at The Real Spill Podcast. Yeah. So y'all put it out there. Let everybody know we out there. Let me ask you this, man, related to the episode, She Got It. Would you rather have brains or beauty? Because I know a lot of men put a lot of weight into the beauty, the physical part, and we trying to help these young men, get past certain things that they stuck on. So what you think is more important, brains or beauty? Which one would you choose? Yeah, be honest now, because I know I'm going to tell you it's beauty with me. She can be dumb as a rock.
Yeah. To be honest with you, man, to me, man, I think it's unfair to make you pick one, because I'm gonna tell you why.
Both,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
Because we all know beauty fades. So.
But it take a while though.
Yeah.
It take a while though.
I'm just saying, but it fades. Right. And at the same time too, even if you're beautiful, I can get used to looking at you.
Right.
Your beauty, you still beautiful.
Right.
But it might not quite move me. It's just like getting your dream car. You get your dream car, you drive it, you love it. Right. You've got your dream car.
Right.
Now you looking at this other car over here.
Yeah.
You go, oh shit, that's hidden.
Yeah,
But it's just, we always want.
That's the nature of the beast.
But it's nature of the beast. We always want what we don't
can't
have. What we can't have. Yeah, we always want that. Logic says the brains will get you farther. That's what logic states. Damn, if I had to choose one.
All right, so I'm trying.
I'm with you. I would go ahead and I would choose beauty.
Right.
I would choose beauty. And I guess that's just from I'm a man. So
yeah.
That's just
because I feel like, I joke and say dumb as a rock, but I mean, you really, really got to be dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is everybody got some kind of level of intelligence.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can groom you
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying?
That's
I can
right
teach
word.
you. And,
you can groom, or you can groom. Yeah. Because I mean, honestly, that's all anybody does in a relationship.
Right.
Two people get together, and you learn how to work with my idiosyncrasies. I learned how to work with yours.
That's a big ass word. What did you just say, man?
Idiosyncrasies. Man, listen. But the point is, you learn how I move.
I hope y'all come.
I learn how you move. Okay, and we weren't. You learn how to work within those confines. Some people had a conversation. Well, baby, what's your deal breakers?
Right. That's me.
Yeah, what's the if it's a football field,
right,
and we in the hash marks in the middle of the field,
right,
how far to the left or to the right before I'm out of bounds?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you learn how to work with people, and everybody got different boundaries. Everybody got different levels of things that do bother them, that don't bother them, and it really all just comes back to how you were raised, the traumas you experienced.
Right.
That's really how you gonna base what you want and what you don't want in your life.
True. Live and learn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And you try to do your best to find somebody who fits in your life and what you're trying to do, because
the space you in,
yeah, and it should be expected that if we're together, we should grow. Taste gonna change, feelings gonna change. You're gonna be more mature, that type of thing. So that's to be expected, but the core person of who you are is not gonna change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you are who you are.
You are. Exactly. You are who you are at the end of the day. And that's what I was saying. It's like, so when you are dealing with, if you're not going to be honest about who you are as a person, you're being disingenuous, because how can I spend the rest of my life with you if I don't really know who I'm dealing with?
Right.
I don't really know who you are.
Right.
Because I ain't lie, man. Hey, we see it, man, in Hollywood, man. These women, man, they'll play like they wife of the year for 10 years, and then when that 10-year mark, all of a sudden
they get crazy.
Yeah, they get crazy, and it's time to cut the check.
Yeah,
and you be like, damn, man, you act like you love that man for 10 years just to get him like that.
It was all part of the plan.
It's a plan. Yeah. Pop out a few babies.
Yeah, get the lifetime security.
Irreconcilable differences. What? Like,
girl, you ain't know what that means. You ain't know what that means.
I didn't even know it was a problem.
Yeah, exactly. You should wake up one day, divorce papers laying next to you in the bed. Yeah. You run over to kiss and be like, "You want a divorce?" Yeah. That's crazy, though.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right. Well, hey, yeah, man. That was episode 72. She got it. I hope y'all learned something.
Man, we did an hour. Hey, wow,
yeah, man, good conversation, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, man. We could talk about that forever, but
no cap in here, man. No cap in here, man.
Yeah, just hoping that y'all learn something from that, man. But of course, we got In the Cup.
Yeah, that's
In the Cup, for the people who've never seen it before. That's our lightning round. We ask this at the end of each episode. We got 5 questions, and we just gonna basically, give an answer to these 5 questions. What we think is best. You know what I'm saying? No pressure, no judgment.
Okay.
Just what you feeling. Here we go, player. Bigger impact in music, NWA or Wu-Tang?
Ooh.
I know, slapping them out.
NWA.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I think NWA literally created the genre of this nigga shit we in now.
Oh, I was gonna say gangster music, but yeah.
I'm just sorry, but
but that's a nice way of saying it. Yeah. But I was gonna say I don't remember gangster music before them.
No, there was not. Well, you had a few. Well,
I mean, LL get grimy every now and then.
You had Schoolie D and
yeah.
You had a few, but they really.
Coogee rap,
yeah.
They blew it up. He kind of talked money though.
Yeah, they blew it up.
Yeah. But yeah, when I ended up, like you said, it was just all about murder, killing, and smashing women. It was just murder, killing, and smashing women.
Yeah, you got to give him that. So.
Yeah. All right, well, okay. Let me ask you this then. Other than MJ, and that's Michael Jordan. Other than Michael Jordan, who was the best player in the '90s to you? NBA player other than Michael Jordan. Take him off the board.
Take him off the board.
Who was the best NBA player in the '90s? Because that was the best year of basketball to me.
Yeah. Damn, and you know that's Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, you my nigga, bro. Boy, you and me right here. Man, I say Hakeem Olajuwon, hands down, Pow is the greatest center.
Yeah.
Who ever walked that court? I know Kareem did his thing.
Hakeem the Dream. That footwork, man. That soccer player.
Bruh.
Footwork was crazy.
He was a shooting guard, 7-foot shooting guard.
Yeah, that footwork was crazy.
But you give him that shimmy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cross him over.
Yeah, Hakeem.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I'm going to say Hakeem as well, man. I mean, Barkley did his thing. No. You know, Ewing, Dave Robinson, shout out to them. Karl Malone.
And you know, it was evident because when Mike left, Hakeem won back-to-back titles. And then when Mike came back, they ain't win no more. So
they let you know who the best was.
They just let you know
who the best was.
They let you know.
Yeah. And the Shaq was even around the 90s. The Shaq came in 92, so
yeah,
they had some great players. Penny Hardaway. Scottie Pippen even was doing his thing.
Penny would have been my third.
Yeah, I did love Penny. I thought Penny Hardaway was gonna be the next Magic.
Yeah, he just got hurt.
Back injury. Yeah,
he just got hurt, man.
Yeah, I think he would have been the next Magic Johnson. Man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good right there. All right, check this out. Let me see here. Do you believe? Okay, yeah. Do you believe we will ever have another black president? And why or why not?
Man, shit. At this point, man, I don't even know if we gonna ever even the United States gonna even exist. 8 years from now. I'm just being honest, man. It's crazy.
It is.
I think it'll be possible we'll get another black male president before we get a black female. I don't think this country's gonna ever let us have a woman president. I don't care how smart she is, how intelligent she is, how qualified she is. I think
it had to be somebody so crazy to even have a shot. Not even to win. I'm with you. I don't think they win. It had to be somebody like a Beyonce.
I'm gonna be real with you. As qualified as Kamala was,
yeah.
If Hillary couldn't win,
I
just don't see because you know what I'm saying. If Hillary
had a lot of weight,
Hillary had a lot of weight
in the politics game.
Considering her husband was president and he was well loved and liked,
and she was behind the scenes a lot of his presidency.
Exactly, and she was Secretary of State.
Right.
So damn it, if Hillary and she white, so if Hillary couldn't, goddamn, I'm just being real. If Hillary couldn't do it, I just don't see.
I'm with you on that.
I just don't.
That's why I say we had to be some.
I'm not saying because I voted for Kamala. I did.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying. But if Hillary couldn't get it,
what make you think you gonna get it?
Yeah,
that's why I said the only person. I still don't think they will win. I'm with you, but the only person I would think would have a shot in hell, like a realistic shot in hell, it would have to be somebody like a Beyonce, because I just feel like her fan base is so crazy, and she do have enough whites to maybe just push her enough over the edge. Because the blacks gonna go out for all we know that.
I don't know, but you be talking about black. I was gonna say because we gotta talk about white.
See the blacks
now you gotta talk about Taylor Swift. Did
that's another example too. I can see her possibly having a shot because people will want to see it.
Yeah,
it'd be the shock effect or whatever.
Yeah.
So them two right there because they just so huge. Yeah. As personality wise, I still don't think they will win. Though.
Yeah, but it's not something that I want. I think, man. What's happened is in this particular political landscape that we're in, our government is a joke,
big time,
and
I ain't laughing.
It really is, and the unseriousness of the people that are in office right now is just downright dangerous.
Yeah,
there is a reason why
Elon Musk run this country.
You stupid. There's a reason why.
Elon Musk the Antichrist. Sorry,
you stupid, man. like we got a Secretary of Defense who was a TV personality. Like the dude ain't never been a general or a sergeant. He ain't never led nobody. He ain't got no stars. No,
even Boy Scout.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Like, bro, you dealing with people who want to kill us,
right.
Who want to set nukes off in our country.
I'm talking about carry the suitcase with them every day, just waiting to hit the button.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? The seriousness of it all. It's like, man, it's not a joke. It's like you really want. And here's the thing. We talked about this before. I've had this conversation with my own wife. I get it. adulting is boring.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
Being an adult is not fun.
No.
Sometimes it's way too serious.
Right.
But it's necessary.
Yeah, very much. Especially when you're the president.
Exactly. When yes. You want somebody who is serious and qualified to run the country. There are a myriad of complicated different things that have to be juggled between our country life and our defense and working with our allies. That is a serious thing, man. That ain't nothing to play with.
That ain't to be played with, bro.
It ain't nothing. Or at least if you're gonna be a clown. At least if you're gonna be a clown.
Have a team around you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have a team. Like seriously. And I'm a big believer in that, man. I tell folks all the time, listen, if I'm not strong in something, I'm gonna go find somebody who is.
Right. Exactly. Because I need them to be on point. Because I'm not gonna be on point.
Because I can't do it.
Right. No, I'm with you on that. All right. Well, let me ask you this one, man. All right. Better chicken spot, Popeyes or KFC?
Just in general, Popeyes.
Because the biscuits ain't.
Hey, dog. Let me tell you something about them Popeyes biscuits. That is a fucking death trap.
But they so goddamn good.
That biscuit will take your life. You ain't got no moisture. You ain't got no moisture with that. You need to put some honey on that and have some pop or some water or some juice. Because I'm telling you, that thing will suck water just straight up out your throat. But you be chewing and you be dying at the same time trying to swallow.
I know you dying too.
But hey, dog. But that is the best driest biscuit on the damn planet, boy.
That shit is delicious, bro. I be getting like 6 of them at one time, dog.
And then let me throw you a curveball. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Do not go to New Orleans and eat at a Popeyes.
Man, it would change your life.
That chicken is different.
You'll drive down there. Dog.
I don't know what the hell that chicken they got going on the Popeye, but that ain't the same chicken. But
that's the home. But that's where it originated from, though.
That Popeye chicken,
it hit different.
In New Orleans, boy.
Yeah. Ooh. It hit different, dog.
Boy. Man, I'm telling you,
the size of it, the smell, the seasoning, everything different about it. Yeah, I ate a chicken sandwich, the Popeye chicken sandwich. Actually, I think the first time I ate the Popeye chicken sandwich, I was in New Orleans, and then when I came here, and I was like, man, what is this?
Yeah,
what is this?
Yeah,
what the shit is this?
Man, what?
Yeah, but okay, Popeye, I'm with your Popeye, man. The biscuits will kill you, but they so good, though, bro. I seen niggas just choking. I'm talking about. And then put another one in there. Damn, niggas died. Put another one in there.
Almost died, boy. Yeah. That biscuit got you, bro.
All right, here we go. Last question, man. I don't want to get fired by Southside. In the arm wrestling contest, who would win, The Rock or John Cena?
I gotta give it to The Rock, because if The Rock be hitting that, he be hitting. Yeah. I don't think John Cena ain't working out like that like he used to.
Okay, what about in their prime though?
Oh, in their prime? Ooh.
I still feel like The Rock could get his ass, but John Cena was a beast in his prime.
Man, God, that's a toss up, man. In their prime, because both of them was some beasts.
Yeah.
In their prime.
They was some grown.
Yeah, in their prime, yeah.
It just look like Rock just because he got that nigga blood in him. With that Samoan blood. It's just like it's just too much to deal with that.
The final boss, bro.
Yeah.
Boss. It's the final boss. But hey, dog, that is the best nickname ever. That is the best nickname ever, bro.
The Rock. The final boss. The final boss. Yeah.
That, bro. Man, could you imagine if I walked in a strip club?
Yeah.
And the bitches said, "It's the final boss."
No, it would be something. They'd be like, "Oh, the boss here." No, the final boss. Make sure you put it here. Make sure you know the final boss. Yeah, that is
God, man. I had to have theme music everywhere I walk. Be like Michael Jackson and Billie Jean.
It'd be like
every time I step the floor light up.
It'd be the theme music from Double Dragon too. Hey, you just what up? Final boss. Yeah. Hey, all right, yeah, shout out to The Rock, man.
Yeah.
I'm putting my money on you, Rock.
Yeah.
I love you, John Cena, but I'm putting my money on The Rock, dog. It's like that Samoan blood just kick in.
Samoan blood
with the black man too? Oh my God.
Yeah, that Samoan blood something different.
It's like he just nigga.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, that was episode 72.
Yeah,
man,
it's been fun. Check us out on the Post Network.
Yeah, shout out to the
Book
Post
of
Network.
Faces.
Yeah.
YouTube's.
The Tube of You.
Yes.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
And don't forget to come back at 7 p.m. for the After Dog.
Yeah, Ayo Toy.
With Ayo Toy, our girl Southside.
Yeah, man. She gonna be episode 54. Rather Hear a Lie.
Ooh.
Rather Hear a Lie. We're gonna talk about why people find the lie more entertaining than the truth, or why people will believe a lie over the truth.
I can answer that question. Because the lie feels good.
Well, there you go. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, and I told him, not to give away the episode, but when it comes to a lie, you can be more creative.
Yeah. Wait, what?
There's no limit. There's no boundaries with a lie.
Man, I done had hoes tell me the most fantastical lies. You be like, girl, what?
You just levitate on the ground.
Levitate. Hey, that was back before call, hold, and three-way. Boy, what? Call ID for fantastical lies about the night that was spit.
Oh, that's somebody not
That's somebody might be Ayo.
Yeah, that's
Lord.
We done went over. We sorry. I'm coming.
All right. Hold night, everybody. Y'all have a good week, man. Start Monday off right.
Long trip. We coming, girl. Hold on.
Oh, the mic down. The mic is down.